Hi everyone, Infinity here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here and I hope that you're doing well. Today's video is not an Animal Crossing video. I'm going to be playing faefarm today. This was just released today, or this game rather was just released today by Nintendo, and unless you had a key, which then you've probably been playing for a little bit, I unfortunately didn't get a key, so I'm starting my faefarm journey today. It does ask you to name your world, kind of like how Animal Crossing asks you to name your island. I named mine Asgard because I've been watching Marvel movies lately, so I'm really into that right now. Anyways, it's time to pick how our rep looks. I love how they include different body types, and there's a lot of skin colors, eye colors, things like that, so I love that. Alright, let's choose how my rep is going to look, and I just realized actually right now that we don't have a nose. Look at how cute I am. I love her. Alright, so this is how the game starts. Basically, we find this bottle and a message in the sand, and it brings us to Azoria. I think that's how you say it, at least I'm hoping so. But anyways, this is how it starts. Right away, we run into Merritt. I'm pretty sure Merritt is the mayor. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I think so. And right away, our quests start. So the first quest is to find our house. Now you do have the opportunity of changing your house's name. It's initially called Homestead, and we also get a map here as well. And the map outlines for us, or like you can say, okay, I want to go here, and it'll like point at the direction we need to go, which I initially didn't realize because it took me forever to find my house. So here I am getting the map, and there's the world map. So this is our world, which I again called Asgard. The town that we live in, I guess it's called Azoria. I'm not quite sure why we have like a world name and then like what Azoria is. But either way, essentially, this is how you get home. This is our house right here. They give us the bare minimal items, kind of like Animal Crossing does. And then Merritt meets us here. So this is where you can change the name of our house, which I initially changed it to Infinity's Home. But you couldn't see the whole thing. You could only just see Infinity, so I changed it to just Infinity. But then for some reason it didn't save, but it did give me another opportunity to change it again. Anyways, she gives us our basic tools here. And the one thing that I love about this game is we don't have to constantly switch tools. It just automatically knows what tools we need based on whatever we're doing. So initially, you check your mailbox and you're basically cleaning up your farm area because it's overgrown. There's a bunch of trees and logs and things like that. This part of it actually reminded me a lot of Stardew Valley, just cleaning up. But here we are inside, and I'm looking inside to see if maybe there's something that I can make, because that is also a quest, which we haven't unlocked yet. So let's start cleaning. I'm going to spare you. Our axe only lets us chop down the small trees and the small wood, I guess that's just laying around. We don't have the ability to do the big trees yet, so this beginning part, I guess you can just call it like the tutorial. This first day, it does get dark, but there's no time. Unlike the following day and the rest of the day. So you automatically, there's no time traveling. You start off in spring, and the days go by really, really fast. Like, I swear to God, one day is like 11 to 15 minutes. Like, that's how fast it goes. And it forces you to go to sleep, or if you're not at home by midnight, it just forces you to go to the next day. So take advantage of this first day of having no time and clean up everything. Gather up so many resources because you're going to need them to like make food and stuff like that. So here I just made something for the house because then that was another quest that Merritt had given me. So I did that. Here now I'm going to be making like a campfire. This is where you're going to cook food. So there's huckleberries, gooseberries. They're red. Anyways, gather up those because you can eat them. You can cook them and then sell them for money. And there's also tea leaves because eventually you can make like a beverage station where you can make like different kinds of trees. This is your storage. There's some resources already in your storage, including turnip seeds, which we're going to like cultivate our land, our farmland, and we're going to make plots, and then we're going to plant these turnip seeds that were already in our storage. And from what I understand is storage is unlimited. We don't have to buy any storage. However, our pocket or like our backpack that we have, that has limited storage in the beginning. So here I am, I'm cultivating the land, and then I'm going to be planting the turnip seeds, and you have to water the seeds every day. This part reminded me of like HoneyCrisp. I don't know if you guys have played that, but you have to do the same thing. You have to water your crops every day unless it's raining, then it's automatic. There's a little well right here where you can just keep, like refreshing your watering can. So I decided to make this fence here. It was like a stone fence, but I didn't realize it was going to be so small. The one thing about this game is if you build something, like if you craft something, you can actually destroy it and it gives you your resources back. So that's a big difference between this and Animal Crossing, where yeah, you can sell the stuff, but you don't get your resources back. So I made a clay pot because why not? All right, so here we are. I've done the first few quests, and now we're gonna go and I'm gonna make a rustic stool to put into my house because I don't know, why not? I'm gonna move my bed over, move the stool over. So moving the houses or moving the items inside the house actually reminded me a lot of HoneyCrisp. So this game is like HoneyCrisp, Animal Crossing, and Stardew Valley all like mixed together. So I haven't gotten to like the magical part yet, like the FAE part of it, so I don't really know. There's a lot of resources along the way, which I probably should have taken more advantage of, like busting all of this stuff. And the thing is, you have energy. It's the green lightning bolt. But on the first day, even if it runs out, like you can keep going forever, like for a very long time. There's also shells and things like that on the beach. Talk to everybody every day, keep your friendship up. Apparently you can date people. You can even get married to like multiple partners if that's your thing. Like that part is Stardew Valley again because like you can have relationships there. So yeah, so here I am. I'm just gathering all of the resources off of the beach. This dude was just chilling and relaxing and was kind of in the way. There's like animals, which eventually we will get a net because we will talk to the beekeeper and he gives us a net. And then you can catch these like critters and like these frogs, which are so cute, but they're like so sad looking. I don't know. They're really cute though. And then these little bubbles, these purple bubbles, they make you jump so far and like it's so fun. All right, so this quest now, I have to go and meet Eddie. Eddie is the one who's like the fisherman, so he's gonna give us our basic what is it called? Fishing rod first. So here he is. Again, you can use the map and it'll tell you like where to go to meet all of these people. So here's Eddie. He's just blabbing right now, and eventually I'm going to get the fishing rod. And if you guys know me, or even if you don't know me, I am the worst fisher person ever. Like, I'm going to spare you how long it actually took me to actually catch this fish, but I'm going to show you how difficult it actually was. So here we are. There's actually a setting in the game if you go into the settings and you can turn on easy fishing. And under gameplay, right here, like simple fishing. Even with this on, I was terrible. So like I said, I'm going to spare you, but I do still want to show you like the comedy of me trying to fish. So here I am putting my line in. Didn't work. Again and again and again and again. And eventually the fish did catch. Like, I don't even know what happened, but eventually the fish was on there. And then I couldn't figure out, even though it's telling me, start reeling, stop right now, start reeling. Did I listen? No. I just kind of did my own thing. And eventually the fish was like, okay, well, clearly you don't want me. So whatever. Here I am again and again and again and again. So then the same fish. So same thing, but instead of me catching the fish, what did I do? I jumped in because why not? And I did that so many times. Like, why am I jumping in right here? So here I am. I'm contemplating my fishing life, jumping into the water. And then I even thought, okay, I'll switch spots. Maybe it'll work. So I cut out a lot of this footage. But eventually I figured it out and I caught the freaking fish. So then you bring it back to Eddie, who then your quest gets complete. And then you're off to another quest. So these viney things, they do stop us from going to a lot of places. If you keep going high up, there's snow up there and you're going to freeze because you're not wearing the right clothes. There are some black shadowy places which we don't have access to yet, but we will eventually get the right tools to bust these spiny vines, and then we can access more places. The shadowy one, I think you need to get more magic. So the more you play, the more magic you're going to get. Apparently, I don't know. I think so. My friend also, she got the key. Her name is mbeans on YouTube. Subscribe to her because she's got a lot of good tips because she got the key. So there's the beekeeper. I caught the bees, or I caught like critters, or that's what I'm doing here to eventually give back to him so that we can get the next quest and then carry on. So even though it's getting dark right now, because this is the first day, and like I was saying, take your time to do these quests, especially on the first day, because like I said before, the days go by so fast right after this one. Eventually, the last quest for the first day, well, it's not even really first day, it's like tutorial day. The last quest is to go and meet Pearl. She's the chairwoman, and this area here, you actually can leave items and earn money for them. The currency in the game, I guess they're called florins. You're going to need a lot of it because the crops even cost money. So this is where I'm going to end the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed tutorial day on Fae Farm. Let me know if you guys are interested in this game. I'm so far loving it. And if you did enjoy this video, I would love it if you'd leave a like and a comment because it does help me out a lot. Thank you guys so much for thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!